Did you know that if you live up to the age of 75, you'll have spent 25 of those years sleeping? That's 1/3 of your life asleep. Of that third, a whole 6 years is dedicated to dreaming. Well, if you're going to spend so much time off in dreamland, you might as well get to know some useful facts about this magical place. Just don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss a thing on the bright side. Number 1. You can problem solve in your dreams. There are actually stories of people figuring out how to French braid or solve some other mind-boggling puzzle in their dreams. In fact, as unbelievable as it might sound, some of the greatest inventions we know of today can be attributed to a dream. For example, it's where Larry Page got the idea for Google, where Nikola Tesla was inspired to create his alternating current generator, and where Dmitri Mendeleev came up with the periodic table of elements. Have you ever solved a problem in a dream? This is exactly where the phrase "sleep on it" comes from. Sleeping on something often gives us a new perspective on a problem we're facing. The famous pro golfer Jack Nicklaus even cured a bad playing streak by figuring out in a dream that he was holding his club all wrong. Number 2. You're more likely to have negative dreams than positive ones. Here's a dream we've all had. You're really stressed out and upset because you can't seem to finish something because there are too many obstacles getting in the way. A lot of former waiters confess that they still have dreams where they can't reach their tables to take some guests' orders. It's a terrible feeling to wake up from an anxious dream like this, but they're unfortunately much more common than happy fun dreams. In general, the most frequently felt emotions in dreams are anxiety, anger, sadness, and fear. Number 3. You can control your dreams. Being able to control your dreams is something called lucid dreaming. It's basically a combination of simultaneously being in a state of REM sleep, which is when you dream, and in a state of consciousness. There's a whole club of people who engage in it, and they've come up with all kinds of techniques you can use to control your dreams. For example, you can enter your dreams while still being awake, which is called the wild or wake-induced lucid dreaming method. If you're into a less complicated-sounding approach, you can also try counting backwards from 100 while repeating an affirmation like, "I'm going to have a lucid dream," as you drift off to sleep. As for why people try to achieve lucid dreaming, well, isn't it obvious? You can do anything you want, whether it be flying, passing through walls, or traveling to different dimensions and times. If you're not sure whether or not you're in a dream, try reading something or telling the time. Most people can't read texts or clocks in their dreams because they look like gibberish in the dream world. This trick will also help you start lucid dreaming right away. Try your best to remember this trick the next time you go to bed, and let me know how it goes. Number 4. You only remember about 10% of your dreams. Are you one of those people who just don't dream at all? While many claim this, it's far from the truth. The reality is, we all dream, on average about 4 to 7 dreams per night. It's just that up to 60% of people don't remember them at all. Number 5. Animals probably dream. Have you ever watched your pet wag its tail or move its paws as it was sleeping? You probably assumed they were dreaming, right? Turns out you may be right. While science is still trying to figure this one out, it's been proven that all animals experience cycles of REM and non-REM sleep, and even show the same brain activity as humans do during dreaming. Hey, my own dog not only moves his paws while dreaming, but he also barks, actually little woofs under his breath. Wakes me up all the same, though. Number 6. Cave paintings are most likely prehistoric dream journals. According to The Complete Book of Dreams by Julia and Derek Parker, some experts suggest that cave paintings are actually records of dreams. Cavemen probably recorded their dreams because they thought that what they had seen was some sort of a magical or divine message. Hey, I'll have to keep that in mind the next time I dream about being chased by kangaroos in clown suits. Yeah. Number 7. Dreams are symbolic. Dreams speak a very exclusive and symbolic language, so they're rarely what they seem. The Parker's Complete Book of Dreams describes dream symbolism in a really cool way, saying every dream is a message from yourself to yourself, expressed in a code that only you can learn to understand and interpret. Basically, you are what you dream, and only you can decipher all those absurd little movies playing in your head as you sleep. Number 8. Blind people can dream visually. Even if someone is blind from birth, their dreams can be just as intense as a sighted person's. Only there's one exception. They involve all the other senses except sight. As for blind people who lost their sight later on, most still retain the memories of their sighted experiences and can still have visual dreams. Number 9. Many dreams are universal. Cross-culturally, some of the most common dreams are of being chased, being attacked, falling, repeating an action over and over again, being frozen with fear, and being late for something. Contrary to popular belief or cliches, dreams of flying or being naked in public aren't as common. Number 10. Men and women dream differently. According to psychologist and dream study expert Dr. Patrick McNamara, men and women don't dream alike. First of all, men's dreams include other men about 70% of the time. Women's dreams, however, involve both men and women equally. All these other men in the guy's dreams are usually strangers, and the atmosphere is much more aggressive. Women dream more about people they know and places they're familiar with. Sorry guys, you win some, you lose some. Number 11. In dreams, we only see faces that we've already seen before. Speaking of strangers in dreams, their faces are actual faces you've seen in real life. You see, our mind isn't as good as inventing faces as it is at recognizing or remembering them. So that random stranger who held a door open for you like 8 years ago, their face could have made it into one of your dreams by now. Number 12. Dreams are good for your creativity. Some experts say that dreams have no purpose at all, while others believe they're essential to our emotional, mental, and physical well-being. In any case, they are an excellent way to reboot our creativity. That's why a lot of people swear by keeping a dream journal. Not only could it potentially help you work through an issue or figure something out, but you could be the next big inventor. Hey, it helped Tesla out, remember? Number 13. Your brain is more active when you're dreaming than when you're awake. You might think all of you is resting at night, but your brain is actually more active during sleep than when you're awake. This boost in activity happens during the REM stage of sleep, which is also considered paradoxical because while all this activity is going on in our brain and body, our muscles become more relaxed and our voluntary muscles become immobilized. Speaking of which, number 14. You experience sleep paralysis during your dreams. Among the many things that go on during REM sleep, the most interesting is the combination of body paralysis and dreaming. But it does make a lot of sense. If you're running from something in a dream, you won't be able to physically get up and run out of your bed if your body freezes itself. It's like a built-in safety feature, kind of like a seatbelt. Number 15. The brain can incorporate reality into dreams. If there's something happening around you while you're dreaming, like drilling, for example, you might start dreaming that you're at the dentist getting a cavity filled. Whoa, talk about an anxiety-inducing dream. Yep, your brain is capable of pulling in a completely unrelated piece of reality and making sense of it in a dream. Number 16. You can thank TV for the fact you dream in color. In studies done from 1915 through the 1950s, researchers found that the vast majority of people only dreamed in black and white. But everything changed in the 1960s, and people slowly started dreaming in color a lot more. Scientists believe that this could be attributed to the invention of color television. So, is there something or someone you dream about often? Let's share dream stories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay on the bright side of life. Sweet dreams!